everybody. Chris and Cheryl here from Stage 4 Journey. I'm still alive. It's been a crazy past, what, 3 weeks or 4?
3.
3 weeks. I don't even know where to start. She don't either. We're just baffled by what's been going on. And
I came down with COVID.
yeah, speak up a little bit.
I came down with COVID and was sick for probably about 2 or 3 days. And of course, Chris was concerned because I was to the point I was throwing up and couldn't really do a whole lot.
She was a sick girl.
But
not as bad as I was when I had it the first time, but she was a sick girl.
and I don't get sick very often.
No, she doesn't.
So
And
then 4 days later,
yep,
he tested positive.
I got it again, but I was lucky. I didn't have it near as bad. I did throw up one night, and I felt bad. I was in bed one day all day, but for the most part, it wasn't that bad for me. It still wasn't fun.
But you were also dealing with all the pain.
I was still dealing with
stomach and the cancer-related pain.
Yeah, I was still on my Sutent treatments. That was taking it out of me, and
his constant pain in his
horrible pain I was
middle
having.
chest.
And so we got over COVID, and I was trying to get a video done, and I just wasn't feeling good. We was going to do a video about us with COVID, and I just wasn't getting better, and
your stomach was bothering you.
my stomach was bothering me, something fierce.
You were finishing up your last week of Sutent.
Yep.
And really made you tired for 3 or 4 days, and then you had a good day.
I did. I had a real good day.
When you ended your last pill.
Yep, it was a couple days past my last pill, and I was starting to feel a lot better. And the day I felt real good. I went to bed that night, and laying in bed, I just started feeling bad again, and I had that pain. And I got up, went to the bathroom, and was sitting in the bathroom for a while, and I just got real sick, and I don't remember a whole lot about actually what happened, but
You said you felt like you had to throw up.
I felt like I was going to throw up, so I got down on my knees in front of the toilet like I was getting ready to, and I fell back and passed out, hit my head, and when that happened, Cheryl heard me fall, and she came, and was I passed out when you came in?
Yep.
And I did wake up and started vomiting profusely.
You had vomited prior to passing out.
Yeah, but it was really bad. I mean, it was projectile vomiting, and
blood clots. And
there was a lot of blood clots in there. So Cheryl called the ambulance. Happy Thanksgiving to you all.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
So, yeah, Cheryl ended up having to call the ambulance, and they came and took me to the emergency room, and while in the emergency room, they found out that I'd lost a lot of blood. My blood work was way off, and they started a blood transfusion at Waynesboro Hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they gave me two bags of blood at Waynesboro and transferred me to a bigger hospital up the road, just right up the road. It's where I go for my cancer treatments in Chambersburg. And we actually had to wait almost 24 hours to get admitted up there because they were full. So I laid in the emergency room in Waynesboro for almost 24 hours, and that was not fun because Waynesboro Hospital was also full, and they were noisy, and I just couldn't get any rest in there, peace and quiet.
But we also had to get your blood pressure stabilized,
Yeah, blood pressure
because it was very low.
It's way down.
His blood count was low, and they didn't know if he was continuing to have bleeding or not. And then we also had a CT scan that showed inflammation of the brain.
Yeah, they wanted to do a CAT scan on my head because when I passed out, I hit the back of my head. So
he hit the back of his head, and they wanted to make sure that there wasn't any injuries, brain injuries, and or some type of clot in the brain. And we're blessed that there were no clots or injuries.
or injuries.
But the scan did show some areas of concern.
So that was another reason they wanted to get me up to Chambersburg. So while in Chambersburg, they ended up doing an MRI the next day of my brain, and they found 6 spots. I got 4 in my front, on each side of my front. I got 2 in the back of my head,
The occipital area,
and I have 1 on my upper spine,
the C3.
C3.
But they're tiny spots.
They're real tiny.
They're less than a centimeter. And
But
they're hopeful that we can do something about the spots in his brain.
it actually sounds more promising than the other spots in my chest, that they're going to be able to get rid of these spots in my head
With radiation.
with a few doses of radiation, and it's going to be another, well, it's a game changer for sure. So this journey just took a right-hand turn. But we're still in it to win it. Not giving up yet. I got a lot of people behind me, including my wife. I'm sorry, I have been this emotional.
You haven't talked about it. We've had so many people that have reached out to us and just sent us messages and prayers and have really supported us.
Unbelievable, the amount of support.
While in the hospital, and we are so grateful. We really are. And we had excellent care.
Oh, the care was from the ambulance crew to the emergency room, and then on the floor at the hospital, and all the doctors, nurses.
So we're very blessed.
Very blessed.
And that we found these spots before they were trouble.
It's just amazing how this has all been going down. Originally, we found my kidney cancer by a fall, and caught it early.
Can I tell the story?
Well, you can tell it again. We've already told it, but for those that are new, yeah, go ahead.
So there was a stray cat that came around the house named Pete, and Pete distracted Chris, and whenever he was out plowing snow and ice and trying to get the ice off of our back porch and steps, and when the cat distracted him, he fell. And I claim that his sister Kelly Marie, who has passed on
From cancer.
She pushed him. She pushed him down the steps because he needed to find the area of kidney cancer. So we don't have Pete to blame for this time. But I really, and we really believe that angels on the other side are looking out for us and for him, and are helping us to find this early.
Yeah.
And so we have so many angels on the other side, and that they're keeping you around here.
Yep, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. And it was pretty scary because his GI bleed could have been really life-threatening.
Well, it was. I mean, it was very...
If I hadn't heard him, if I hadn't been there,
I probably would have bled out.
he would have bled out and or aspirated on his own blood.
Yeah.
Because I did have to help him sit up and turn.
Turn on my side.
His blood pressure was very low by the time they got him to the hospital.
Yeah.
So I'm just grateful that I was there, and we were close enough to the hospital and the paramedics,
and you know, they don't know what caused the GI bleed. It could have been
many things.
Could have been many things. Could have been there for years and was just agitated by all the medicines that I'm on. Or it could have been from the Opdivo when I was having trouble with the Opdivo.
The steroids.
Could have been the new treatment. It is, the oncologist did say that one of the worst side effects of the Sutin is GI bleeds. So it's possible that that's what definitely could have caused it, but I'm no longer on the Sutin. They want to concentrate on getting the brain worked out, and what's going to be involved with that is I'm going to have to go up the road a little bit further, which isn't too much further. It's about an hour and 15 minutes away from us in a town called York. Has a good hospital up there. Yeah. And I'm going to the York Cancer Institute, and I'll be going up next week. And I have to get a mask made for my head to hold my head in place in the machine. And then after I get that done, I will be getting do you remember what it's called, honey? It's
Stereotactical, and it is
radiology.
Focal radiation. That's high dose radiation, targeting the actual tumors.
They're going to pinpoint that radiation down to those spots, and they're going to be able to do the front 4 spots in 3 sessions, and then I'm going to have to wait a month. It's a month, right? Wait a month for that to heal up, and then I'll go back and get the stuff done in the rear, and that'll be 1 session. And
then you'll wait I think it was 3 months.
3 months, and then they'll take another MRI to see if it worked. And in the meantime, I'm not sure if we'll be started on another treatment to work on the other stuff or not. But one good thing with the other stuff was, in the past 3 months of me doing, it hasn't been quite 3 months that I've been on the Sutin, has it? It's been like 2.5 months, 2 months, something like that. Nothing grew, so we're lucky there that things have stayed stable in that area. So we're blessed to not really worry.
That's good news
about that. So,
but
we have a lot. I know it sounds crazy, but we have a lot to be thankful for.
We are so blessed. We really are.
And I really don't know where to begin to say thanks to everybody in my life, especially my wife.
You're stuck with me.
Who's been by my side. And I'm sorry I have not been this emotional at all. And I'm usually not this emotional. But this is something. It's crazy.
This is the story. Morning glory.
Crazy journey. Crazy journey.
But we are blessed. We cherish every single day. Cancer has touched our lives in so many different levels. His sister, my mom, and just so many people that we know have gone through cancer, and some are angels and some are warriors still with us.
Yeah.
And Cookie, and just there's so many different people. But we have learned and we know to cherish every single day and to love people today,
Yeah.
because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. And working in healthcare, and over the years I have understood that, and seeing how quickly life can change, you know, whether it's a traumatic injury or a stroke or something like that. And I know, and I live that way, that life is precious, and we gotta love people while they're here.
Yeah, for sure.
And,
For sure.
and tell people how much you appreciate them.
Yeah.
And we appreciate all of you. And,
Yes. Yes.
And today, Chris wanted to share some beauty with you
Yeah.
of
So-
what we're doing today, to be even more thankful.
So this is a spot up by our house, and it's a fairly new park. It's called Monterey
Peak.
Trail. It's just a local township park, and it's on top of the mountains behind our house. And it's a beautiful, beautiful park. I have not been up here since they built
Do you wanna walk up?
these decks, but we're going to walk up here to this upper deck and check the real good view out.
So the park is based off of the Monterey Pass.
Yeah, this is it's a Civil War trail, part of the Civil War trail. There was a battle on down closer to our house on the bottom of the mountain, and this is the route that the Confederate soldiers took when they were leaving Gettysburg. What's the word I want to use? They were retreating. I'm sorry. Retreating from Gettysburg on July 6th, and down by our house at the intersection of the main road and this road, they at that time it was Colonel George Custer and his men met up with the retreating Confederates, and there was a battle down there that ensued. And this is just a little plaque. I'll let you guys pause it and read it, but it says Monterey Peak, the oldest rocks in North America. The rock formation you see are among some of the oldest on the American continent. Formed millions of years ago, this area was below sea level. As time went by, deposits of sands were later covered with mud and lime sediments, forming shale. But anyhow, you guys can pause if you want to finish reading that, and we'll go up here and check the view out. They did a really, really nice job here. Try to get up here when the leaves were on, but we didn't make it. And yeah, it's a little breezy up here today. Temperature's about in the 50s, but the wind's blowing at probably 15-20 mile an hour or so gusts, and it's a little chilly. But down in the middle of that is going to be Gettysburg, that way. And I probably shouldn't show it, but there's a government facility there.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say the name of it, but it is an underground facility, and it's a pretty busy facility. If you guys want to look up the area, you might be able to find it.
Yes, this way. Is that Thurmont?
That would be towards Thurmont, going down towards DC area. That'd be the mountains going over the mountains towards Frederick, Maryland, and going down towards Baltimore and DC. But yeah, I wish I could have made it up here for the leaves, it would have been beautiful, but other things were going on and we didn't make it. So, but what a really nice job they did up here. And it's cold out, so I want to say thanks to you guys. I'm very thankful to have you all come along on our journey with us. I'm blessed to have you all, and I hope you can see Cheryl in there.
We're hanging in there.
We're hanging in there. We're still here. We're gonna go enjoy our Thanksgiving Day down at my parents' house with some of my family. And yeah, I'm starting to shake a little bit. I'm cold. But we'll.
We are thankful for you.
Thankful for you. We're thankful for a lot of things,
and another day of life.
I hope you all can find something, at least one thing to be thankful for. I hope you all can enjoy your day and be able to spend it with your loved ones and whoever you want to spend it with. And we'll check back in later down at my mom and dad's and just show you what our dinner's like. And so we'll be back in touch in a little bit, and enjoy your day, and we'll see you in a little bit. So, all right.
The person that won the prize survives the accident that won the prize, right?
Okay, well, here we are down at my mom and dad's, and dinner is ready, and just going to show you what we got going on here. And there's my sister-in-law, Cindy, my brother-in-law, Tim, and he's actually my brother-in-law was married to my sister that passed away a couple years ago to cancer. Yeah. We were talking about her earlier in the video, and they're still part of our family, and Cindy's been brought in. It's definitely part of our family now, but yeah. They're here for dinner, and there's Mama. Say hi, Mama.
Hi, happy Thanksgiving.
We got my nephew over there, brewmaster and part owner of awesome brewery down in Gaithersburg, Maryland called Elder Pine Brewing. If you're in the area, check it out. And Pappy, Dad is here, and he is the chef of all of this food. And we'll go through here and just see what we got. Some stuffing that was in the birds, and corn, and some biscuits, and
Cranberry sauce, you missed that.
oh, where's that at? Where's that at?
Behind the milk.
Oh, cranberry sauce. I missed that, so I'm gonna have to back get that. Sweet potatoes, oyster stuffing, regular stuffing, big pot of gravy, of course turkey, mashed taters, and some good smelling apples there. So this is what my plate looks like. Over here is dessert set up. We got some fruit salad and a couple different pies, pumpkin roll, another kind of fruit salad, but we are not going to go hungry today, so
Or tomorrow, or Saturday.
but anyhow, we're going to go in here, eat dinner with everybody, and relax, and we'll check back in a little bit, so hang in there. Okay, everybody, we are home, and I am exhausted, and I'm sure Cheryl is too. But
Belly's full.
she's got plenty of leftovers for the weekend and probably the first part of next week. So we'll be good to go with food for a while. Everything was delicious. Didn't eat as much as I thought I was going to. I had a full plate and I probably only ate a third of it. So I'm sorry I did waste a little bit of food.
I ate more than that.
Yeah, she ate a little more than I did, but it was still good. Enjoyed being able to spend time with some family today. Not as much of the families we normally get to spend time with. I wish we would have been able to have some more family with us. Seems like it would get smaller and smaller every year.
Yeah.
But
we are grateful for time together.
Yep, and thankful to have everybody in our lives. And that is including you all and all of our other friends and family that's been sending us best wishes and prayers. Just so thankful for everybody. And do you have anything else you want to say?
Happy Thanksgiving!
Okay, with all that said, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you all had a great day. I'm going to try to get this video out yet tonight on Thanksgiving. So I hope you all enjoy the video, and I look forward to seeing you again next time on my stage 4 journey. So we will see you all then. Bye.